Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a piece, we're going to explode it, and we're going to modify it however we want to. First, I'm going to draw essentially an island with an arced overhang, and then we're going to delete it and create an L piece. So first, we start with our rectangle. Left click on the rectangle, left click twice. Again, we leave the start position alone. We just come in here and type how big we want it. So we're going to do 25.5 and 75 and an eighth. Counterclockwise. Okay, and we have our piece. Now, we have the piece, and we right click on it, we can see that the whole thing is joined. Because when we right clicked on it, everything highlighted. So, to modify it, we need to first explode it. This is just a confirmation screen, select OK. Now if we right click again, we only get the individual line that we right clicked on. Now that it's exploded, we can modify it. Up here at the top, little blue L with a red L is offset. Left click on it. At the top, it's asking how much do we want to offset. Right now, I'm just going to do a 4-inch offset for an arced overhang. There's that. Now, if you look down here at the bottom left, it's asking to select the path that you want to offset, essentially the line. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna left click the line, and now it's asking down here on the bottom left what side of the line you want it to offset to. For us, we want to go on the outside, so we're gonna left click, and now we have our 4-inch offset. Once we're done, the red X to finish the command. Now we're going to use this little button right here. This is our 3-point arc. Left click on it. We use our snap. The little rectangle there's our end point snap. Left click there. Find our triangle, which is our midpoint snap right there. Left click again. And then we're going to left click on our end point snap, which is the square again. Left click our confirmation box, say OK. Now we have our 3-point arc, and now we need to erase these extra little lines. So we'll use the erase command. Select, select. Once we're done selecting, we hit the green check to finish the command. Now we have our island essentially with a 4-inch arced overhang, but the piece is not finished quite yet. Once we're done modifying, whether it's this, an L, it doesn't matter. Before we send it out to the machine, we have to join everything. So right now, if we highlight or if we right click on just the one line, it's still just the one line. So get out of that. If right click anywhere not on the piece, we have a different set of commands here. Repeat, undo, redo, information, information, auto join. This is the one we want to use. This will automatically join everything that can be joined. Left click on it, our information box, it's joined stuff together, say OK. Now to check it, we right click on our piece, everything highlighted at the same time. So now we know it worked. And we also want to check direction. We need to make sure that our arrows are pointing counterclockwise outside or clockwise if it's a sink or cooktop cutout. If it's not correct, we use this little button right here, invert direction. Click it, right click again to check. See, the arrows have went the other way. Going to fix it now, invert direction. Now they're counterclockwise. This is the way it should be. Okay. Now we're going to erase. We're going to do this again. This time we're going to draw an L piece. So still start with our rectangle. Our giant crosshair, it's asking for our start point. Left click again. Don't worry about this. Change this 25.5, 75 1/8. Counterclockwise. Okay, we have our rectangle. Again, we need to modify this, so we have to explode first. Explode. Okay. Confirmation box. Checking it. Individual line, that's fine. Now we're going to come back in our offset. And change our distance. But first we check our paperwork to see what we want to. This is what we're going to draw. Okay. So we've already got our 75 1/8 by 25.5. So now we need to offset our one side 50 13/16. And then the other side 25 3/4. So we'll come up to our distance. We will type 50 16ths. Do not press enter. Just type it in and then come and select the line you want to offset. So we want to offset this bottom line. And now that we have a crosshair, it's asking what side of the line we want to select above it. So now it's offset up here. Okay. Now we come back up to our distance. We double click to highlight it. Now we're going to do our 25.3/4. Select the line that we want to offset, which is their left wall side. Oh, whoops, sorry. And then what side, when the giant crosshair, we want to select what side of the line to offset to, which for us is going to be on the right. So now we have this offsetted line, this offset line. Once we're done, red X, we're done offsetting. Now we're going to use this next button right here called Chamfer. Click on it. Our distances need to be at 0. I always start one direction and keep working. I'm going to work clockwise right now. So if we look down here at the bottom, it's asking select the first routing to be chamfered. So the first line that we want to use as a chamfer, which is going to be this side. And now it's asking for the second. So we select the line that we want to chamfer to, which is going to be this one. We're going to do that again. Left click on the line. Left click our second line. And we have this. Now here it's very important. We need to select on the line the part that we want to keep. So we want this side to remain, and then we also want this side to remain. Doing that, it kept this and deleted the rest. If we would have been on the other side, it would have left the internal and deleted the external. So just always select what you want to keep. Okay. Now that our L piece is drawn, red X to finish. Right click anywhere not on the piece. Auto join. Confirmation box. Okay. Right click the piece to check it. It's all highlighted, but if you look, we're going the wrong way. So invert direction, right click again. We're going the correct way now. So this piece is done and ready to be sent to the machine.